Hey y'all. Okay, I'm back. I just finished a flip through of an adorable little unicorn prayer journal, and I will also have two more of those available probably tomorrow. But I don't know that I'll throw up another flip through, so if you're interested in seeing those, just look at that one I did and it'll be similar. So, this is a special order, or a custom order, I'm sorry, from Miss Tori. And Miss Tori has been so patient with me because I just was not, I do things when I'm inspired. I mean, I do things as they're ordered, but some things just I have to be inspired for them to be the best, or my best. Anyway, she's been patient and kind, and I wanted to really try something different with her and do the painted cover and just what I really want to do and sell, but I'm going to have to try that one again because it didn't work out like I thought, but I went ahead and just did my favorite, style that I started out learning from Jessica at I'm a Cool Mom. This is what I learned when I first learned how to make junk journals. So this is definitely my favorite. I think I went to the one signature soft covers because that's what everyone orders, and of course I'll make whatever you order, but these are my favorite. I love these. So this measures let's see, approximately 9.5 by 6, and it is 3.5 inches wide on the spine. This is a Hall's journal. I have made a larger Christmas journal before for my niece when I first started out, but this is probably the second largest, I do believe. I had a lot of fun though with this because I'm used to not be a Christmas in the summer type person, but if you have my mom as a mom, you learn to just love it. So that said, as I was working on these colors, I was like, you know what, this is fun. I just want to make 5 more, but I didn't. If you want one, you can order one, and I gladly will, but I did not because I thought maybe I need to do some fall ones first or something. So anyways, Miss Tori, here is your flip through, and if y'all like this, I can do them in any style. Or she wanted the darker colors, the more vintage feel, the vintage looks, the burgundies, creams, and dark greens, that type of thing. So that's what I went with. I did put her a tassel on here. It does come off, but I'm gonna leave it on. I put a little, let's see if I'm in frame. I put a little, it's plastic. It looks like it's metal, but it's plastic. A little clock, and then just a little cute little bead dangle I made with just some little blingy pieces. And then I just put different colored trims that were muted a little. There's some red in there, but I put some deer, I like to kind of close off around the edge, so I put that deer ribbon. I went out to my little place today and got a couple larger bales and smaller ones of gold, silver, and bronze I was going to put on here, and then I forgot. So I'm going to continue with this, and I will put your bells on here. So here's a little red bead, a little made with love charm, a gingerbread man button, some green yarn, some sari ribbon, some seam binding, some ripped fabric that matches this. I put a little charm, this a gift bow that's like a metal, some glass beads that are kind of, looks like cracked glass. I love that. And then a little iridescent bead. And then I put, let's see, a little green glass bead with a little glitzy red button. That made me think of Rudolph's nose. That's why I did that. Y'all, my brain goes to many different ways when I'm, you probably just think that's a button. I think it's Rudolph's nose. Okay, so here's another little metal charm that's a tree. So, now that I've twisted that up like I do every time, let's get into this big boy. I'm so excited. Y'all, I'm so excited. And I promise y'all, I know that some of you just tell me just to film something. Y'all message me and say, just film something, but I do want to do more on, face to face. I've been saying that probably for like a month, but I have to film when everyone's in bed. I really want to do a fall Dollar Tree haul and do some giveaway things, and I keep putting that stuff to the side. I need to film one of those, and then I also have been finding some fun, unique things actually for crafty and fall. But I've got to work in I did a final flip through of my Cheaply Chic design team project for June. I'm Rooted in Hope. That was fun. I put it up the other day, but I do have to finish up my July, but I'm really wanting to do some process videos with you, so I hope everyone's not done by the time I'm ready to do that. If not, I'll just do a flip through, but hopefully it'll still be fun. So soon, very, very, very soon, I'm getting there. I've had a lot of family in town this past 3 or 4 weeks coming to stay with me at my mom's, and they're just all piling in to help me out. And so, yeah, we're all just hanging out here, and it's fun. My great nieces are here right now, and my sister, and so my great nieces came up, her granddaughters came to stay this week. They're about to be 11 and 6, and so we made junk journals with them today. So they all day long worked on those junk journals. They had so much fun. It was so cute. So one of them did a llama one, and one of them did a unicorn one, and I've not helped them do their covers yet, but they've put them together. They've had so much fun. It's been so cute while I worked on my unicorn journals. So anyways, okay, so let's go, Tori. I'm sorry. So I put a piece of this. This was an old potato sack, actually. My mom said it was very old. I put it in the background here with this little vintage image. I actually won this. I wish I had more. It's just this one sheet that I'd won a collection of papers last summer for Christmas in July from, oh goodness. I can't think. I watch her, y'all. She scrapbooks all the time, and I love her channel. Anyway, she did a giveaway last year, and I won. I'll think of it in a minute. Okay, so I sewed a ruffle here with just some old gingham fabric, and then I just glued it around the edge to kind of go that way. There's about 130 pages in this journal. By the way, I put some metal corners here, glued those down. I reinforced the inside with fabric, that same green fabric. I put just a piece of cardstock here and inked it just to kind of give me a pocket to put. This was from my friend Lynette last year at Christmas, and oh, I love these. This will probably be the cover of one of my Christmas journals because this is beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just a postcard, but it's from Colorado Springs. I don't know what year though. It's so pretty. Okay, so then a lot of these paper collections come from, oh goodness, y'all. I'm gonna have to link her channel below since I used a lot of the papers I won from her in here. So I grabbed these last year, I think at TJ Maxx, if I'm not mistaken. It's just a little coffee cup. It says Joy. I'm sorry, Tori. I know you tell me your favorite songs, but they must have not been written yet in the 50s because this was, I think, out of the 50s. This may have been actually earlier than that, but I just put "O Come All You Faithful" in here, and on the other side's a little town of Bethlehem. But I'm so looking forward to it, and I stitched some gold lace up through there. I just stapled this little Tim Holtz piece here. I used a lot of the little Tim Holtz pieces from this Christmas collection last year that came out. I stamped a door. There's some accounting paper. I stamped "Believe" right here, and then just put a little snowman down there. And this is just some a little star and just an offcut of some paper. You can use some pretty coffee dye paper. And here's a coffee dye tag. I put some little snippets throughout, stapled that on with a Tim Holtz piece. This was a Dollar Tree tag, or Dollar General maybe, from last year. One of the two. Some washi. Here was a vintage dictionary page with list on it. Lineman, if you are married to someone that works for the power company. Here's some very old paper I have. So I made a pocket out of this paper and just put a garment tag and a guest check. And then this is the center of this signature. I just put some little piece of wallpaper, a coffee dyed Rolodex card, and a little floral card. And I just put washi up the middle of that and just put a little cluster of little Tim Holtz pieces there. And I'm sorry, you're welcome. Y'all can just listen to the chimes of my mom's clock. Listen to Beauty and the Beast. This should have played a while ago for Happy Birthday for my niece. Would that not have been wonderful? I'm not singing for you. Look, when you're going through what I'm going through, you do not want to hear these songs. But you have to every hour of the day till you turn the light off. Okay. I'm bowing and you're welcome. Okay, so here's your snowflake. That's not your snowflake. Y'all, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, so I stitched you a little notebook here with just some offcuts of coffee dyed paper and some scrapbook paper. And you can tear these apart and use them to write on and stick in here. Or you can put this in your purse and make your little grocery list, you know. Throw it away when you're done. I just glued a little snowflake because she said she liked snowflakes. I stapled a little lace trim up there and put some deer trim. Here's the other side of that old paper, and I clipped on this layaway tag with this deer trim. If I can get it to go back. There we go. I put a little chalk label there, put the Christmas lights there, and then, oh, look, I put some bling, but I wasn't even thinking about it being the Christmas lights. Haha, that's cute. Here's some more fun coffee dyed paper. Some washi. Okay, so this is just a little place card, I think, from Hobby Lobby last year. Maybe the Dollar Tree, I think Hobby Lobby. Just some little cut aparts. This was also from that vintage sheet collection. I would love to know this collection. I'm gonna have to look her up. Okay, so I just stitched it on, Macy stitched it all the way around and then made a little tuck spot out of it. Because those are so cute. That paper line is so cute. How many times have I already said so cute? So here is just a little gold Christmas tree charm with a little stapled bunched up piece of fabric and some rickrack stitched down through there. And there's Believe stamped again. This is some watermarked typing paper of some sort that I'd gotten. So if you see something faintly in there like I did and like you're like, what is that? I'm like, oh yeah. I'd grab that at a thrift store. I'm so excited because it's a very nice texture and it's pretty. So I stitched this green and gold trim down through there. There's another little Tim Holtz vintage replica piece, and then this is a stamped The Most Wonderful Time of the Year Rolodex card I have a few of. Here's the other side of probably a little town of Bethlehem or whichever one. Or not. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. And then this is "Oh Come All You Faithful." So in this pocket we have a little tag cut off of paper and a vintage recipe card. I was gonna write you a recipe, like my favorite recipe. I like to do that. I did that in some fall ones last year. Write my favorite recipe that I like to make. And I thought I was gonna do that in fall and Christmas journals this year, so that, you know, it'll share some recipes, and then from, you know, here in Alabama where we cook, and then, you know, if everyone did that, that would be really fun. So I made you a little shaker card with some Merry Christmas bling, trees, and red. I just washi the back down, so you can unglue this or just cut it open if you want to use these and just glue them down, you know, on pages. Or you can keep it like this and put it in with a paper clip. I just stitched on this card that says Joy. I think her channel is Heather's Crafty Life. I do believe it's Heather. I know it's Heather. I believe it's Heather's Crafty Life. So Christmas, Merry Christmas on that. Here's some sugar drop cookies recipe. Y'all, my mama made some scones today. She didn't even put anything in the scones. She just made some scones. Like, my sister said they tasted like, kind of like tea cakes without a lot of sugar. So to me, they were just delicious just by themselves. Oh my goodness. I said, Mama, I can't keep eating like this. Okay, so here's some deer, pretty deer trim with some red lace here. I love this. I love how that looks. Like when the book is closed, look how pretty. So this is Shepherd's Watching Late One Night. And then I just put some green mesh. I have one little piece of with a little jingle die cut there. My sister-in-law cut me these. My sister-in-law, she went back home. And I miss her because she stayed a couple of weeks with me. Or more, can't remember, but I miss you. I meant, I miss her. I miss you, Kathy. Okay, so here's another one of those little placemat cards stuck over the top there. And I put Wonderful down here. Here's a time card, half of one side of it. And this is out of an I Spy book that Miss June from Thrifted and a Pear Tree had sent me. And Miss June, I love this in this book. You know, I picked out the toy part. I love using this. My sister-in-law gave me some trims like this a couple years back. Or it may have been from Miss June. She sent me some too, but I'm thinking this was in some wedding trims and stuff, and I've almost used this up. But you saw in the unicorn flip through, I flipped it up, which I've done a lot, but I flipped it accidentally down in this one. It was supposed to go up, but I like it. It's cute. So here's a little cookie cutter Christmas tree charm. Then on this side, I did a fabric flip with a little piece of a doily, some lace, and then this is some vintage fabric here, as well as this doily. In the middle of this signature, the center signature, I put a Edith Holden page and I taped it together with some masking tape. So it has the mistletoe, December, and that, and then I put some pearls and glass beads there, and I just thought those were pretty. I left the middle ones dangling down. So right here, I just clipped on Silent Night. And I promise, I looked in every book for the songs you said that I have, and I could not find. I know they exist because I know the songs, but I couldn't find. Okay, so I just made a little cluster here. I stitched this lace here and just put a button there. I love this. This was just cute to me. Like, I don't know. I just put some bling and some little deer head, a little jewelry tag, and a little Tim Holtz piece. I just thought all the things of winter time. Here's the other side of that I Spy book and the time card. I just made this little tag, little snowman type tag. And then I put you a blank card. Well, I say it's blank. It has not been used, so I had bought a bunch of old Christmas cards at a thrift store a few weeks ago, and so this one said snow. It's from 2005. It has a sentiment in it, but you can still use it. So I cut this from a poetry book, or tore it rather, and inked it and stitched it on, and then made some tags to just tuck. My sister-in-law did this for me, and I thought this was so fun and cute. Just all these little bitty, these nails that I need to get filled in that are horrible. I couldn't tie in this little bitty thing, and so she did. That was so cute. And then this is a blank tag for you to decorate. And most of your add-on stuff I put in here, but I always put a little envelope of stuff. But, so this is Hope, obviously, and then I just glued that gold trim on there. I made a pocket out of the Oh Holy Night, and then I stitched this across this vintage bingo card. Well, I guess it's vintage, I don't know. Bingo card, and then I just put a little world sticker because, Santa flies. I don't know, so. I figured if you had a family's birthday on these days or something, you could put a sticker on those or something. Here's another recipe for peanut butter fudge. So here I made one of Jessica I'm a Cool Mom's paper tacos, except I made it out of a doily instead of a cupcake. But I made a collage of little snowmen and I put you a special delivery vintage stamp. I wanted to include one in here, and I decided to put it here in this little collage. And I stitched across the bottom. I put some red glitter trim, and then I probably glued this down in here, but I will see. So I stitched this across the bottom, and I left this as a tuck, and then this as a tuck. Let's see how bad this is glued in. And I hope I've been in frame this whole time. That would be so bad. Let's see. Jeannie, why do you do these things when you are working on journals? Now, I knew that was glued, but okay, there it goes. Look, if your paper taco tears off, I'll make you another one. Okay, there it goes. Okay. So, I do need to corner punch that right there. So I made that a little double-sided tag with this snowman on one side. You could put a photo here and a little photo there. Put that little bow. So this is a tuck spot, and then this is also a tuck spot. Ooh, look at that, Jessica. Look at that, Cool Mom. I'm cool too. I made a double taco. I made a double decker taco. Oh, y'all think she don't watch my videos, but she does sometimes. Okay, so here is a little reindeer. That's actually from Jessica. A little reindeer envelope, and then a little tag, another little tag. I made this one. You see the difference in mine and my sister-in-law's because hers is neater. I tried this little die from Tim Holtz, and it's supposed to say memories, but it looks like Arabic or something because it debosses instead of embosses. So, yeah, I couldn't. I guess that's why it was at Tuesday morning that time. Okay, so I put You Make My Days Magical here, which I need to glue that down. Some more bling. Little snippet up here. And some offcuts of the papers again that I had received from Heather's Crafty Life, and I think Scrap Happy Ohio had also donated a couple of things. So over here, the third signature, and this is gapped in the middle so they lay flat. So you can stuff this full and it will lay flat. That's another reason I like these books like this. So I put some Tim Holtz Christmas wallpaper and stitched it down for a pocket here, and then just put one of his little cards in here and another one of these fun little tags and a guest check, because no matter how old we are, guest checks are always fun, right? Or young or old or whatever. Okay, so another label, chalk label, and I put just a really pretty winter poem, and then this little deer poem. I love that image. Oh, And the poems, they're very encouraging and pretty. Here's the Way in a Manger. I don't understand why the little boy is over here in the manger, but he is. Okay, Angels from the Realms of Glory on this side. And then coffee dyed paper. I did some just black stitching up through here. Another little cluster with some Tim Holtz pieces. That was fun. Ooh, here's your taco salad recipe. Okay, I loved this page. This was really fun. Like, let's see. Oh, what if I've not been showing y'all in frame all these times? So, I did a Starbucks little, you know, I don't know what those are called. There's a correct word, but some bling. And then I put a coffee dyed guest check in there for the look. It's a tuck spot. I glued it down. And so then I put a coffee dyed guest check because, you know, you gotta write down your favorite drink, which, to be honest, y'all, I know it's probably a sin, but I don't even really like Starbucks. I just like the idea of the flavored coffee. Okay, I mean, it's nothing against Starbucks. I like local coffee shops. Coffee's better, but I like their cold brew coffees. Okay, candy canes, and I like their seasonal flavored coffee. So I just said that to say, yeah, there's a couple I like, but, okay, so here's a little Mary cup in this little candy cane. I just thought that was cute. Because I had a bunch of just mumbo jumbo in there, but then I was like, oh, it has to be coffee themed. So, here's this. Some more cardstock. I put my everything right there. And then another little, I glued this piece of fabric down and just put an old button there. And the glue's peeking through, but if I pull it off, it may pull the button off. I'm gonna staple that to make sure it's not going anywhere. And then that makes me want to cover this up with washi. Special day, this says, and then I did another little ticket, December 25th. Oh yeah, I know. I did the 24th, close to the end. 24th right there, Christmas and snow. Because, you know, we all want a snowy Christmas, but here in Alabama, that's rare, if ever. And then I did the 25th there. Some gold vellum. This is the center of this signature, and I figured she would really like this old wagon wheel with the snow that, again, we don't ever have hardly. I don't know. Actually, she may be from she's from Alabama too, I think. Let's see. I have to look at it. She probably don't want me to say where she's from. How about that? So I just stitched on some little tabs on these. I thought these were cute. I believe she is from Alabama, and so she knows what I'm talking about. That's probably why she likes snow and snowmen, because she knows we see it like once every 4 years or something. My kids are, well, y'all know how they're like, just turned 21, and then 18 and 17, almost, you know, 18 and 19. And they've seen snow literally like maybe 5 times in their life, maybe. Like real snow you can play in, if that many. And ironically, it's always been on my youngest two's birthday, I think, the last few times. So here's a vintage little fun button I think I got from Miss June again. I like that button. I thought that was a special button and it would go in this journal beautifully. So here's another piece of paper, cardstock I'd gotten from Heather's Crafty Life, I believe, last year when I won that. And then I stamped a door on this little tag from Dollar Tree and just put it on a paper clip. And this was just a scrap of paper I had. Another piece of that plaid, y'all, I've had this like since 1999 or before, forever. So I just made a little snippet. and just put a little reindeer right there. These were from the Dollar Tree last year, I think. Maybe from Hobby Lobby. Oh, these would fit in there. Okay, so I made you another little notebook, little thingy of offcuts you can just tear apart and, use and, just use it however you want. Make a list, check it twice, use it in the journal. And then here's you some chili from, oh, they put V8 juice in their chili. I don't know about that, but hey, who knows? I'll try it once. Okay, this says best day with another ruffle. This says remember this with this piece. I put a little piece of this sorry trim and seam binding, this little leopard print. I just thought that was cute there. Even though it really has nothing to do with this journal, I just thought it was cute. Okay, so I just put a little tab there with that piece of lace. Made 2 little tags here. And some of them I punched the edge on the bottom. This little poinsettia my sister-in-law made too. She layers these things up in 5 minutes. I'm like, girl. And that is the end of that. Big, chunky, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I know I made it. That sounds so conceited. But y'all, I mean, seriously, it's so pretty. I love Christmas. I just love big journals like this. Okay, so thank you for watching so very much. Thank all of you for watching and being so encouraging and uplifting and such. Seriously, people always say you're such a kind community, but really you are. I mean, really, most of you are genuinely, truly kind, and mean it, I mean, obviously my subscribers for sure are. So, thank you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Have a good day or not. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.